starts building. It's the Gameshow Gameshow! Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, she comes from Westeros. She loves the Iron Throne and riding dragons. It's the mother of dragons, from Green Bay, Wisconsin. She's a dancer and she loves to spend time with her family. Say hello to Mel! From Chicago, Illinois, she's a blogger and a shopper, and she loves to be with her loved ones. It's Neil! From Los Angeles, California, he likes to be awesome. It's Peliloso! From Indiana, she enjoys eating and fishing. Say hello to Big J! From Chicago, Illinois, she enjoys eating and yoga and puppies. From Buffalo, New York, yoga, doggies, and puppies are her hobbies. It's Mother of Rex! And finally, from Minnesota, he enjoys golfing and horseshoes and playing the uke. It's Earl! And finally, our host, say hello to Neil Pinklebottom!
Put it out, bring it in, and give it a spin! Welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show! I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
I'm your co-host, Johnny Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will be taking home prizes, and today's number 1 contestant will be crowned the Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
John Fairbanks, are you ready?
You betcha!
All right, I see 6 categories on the board, and I'm coming over to you, Peliloso, because not only did you impress me, people from Los Angeles are just deserving of a little bit more. So I'm going to give you control. We've got 6 categories of the board. TV Hangouts, Show Us Your, Match This Pose, a.k.a. Disney movies, and Chicago landmarks. Peliloso, will you pick a category and point value?
Sí, claro. Show us your 4.
All right, show us your for 4. Got it. Hold please. Everyone, I couldn't quite hear through your Los Angeles, but I got it. Everyone, in this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then put your paddle out for 4 points. Please show us your silly human trick. No one has put a paddle out yet. There it is. All right, and that's Peliloso. Please tell us what you're going to do before you do it.
Spin my tongue around.
All right, let's see that, everyone. Cheer him on.
Woo!
Oh, I'm either aroused or disgusted. I'm not sure. Peliloso, that's 4 points.
Hey!
All right, you got
First
control.
I don't know why. What? I'm up again. Show us your 1.
All right, for 1 point, please show us your whip and nay-nay. And that was clearly Daenerys. Come on out. Daenerys, DJ, Sean. Let's give it up for Daenerys! I found out recently that...
I don't know what that means.
I know. I found out recently that a whip was a car.
Oh, yeah.
So I love that your steering wheel is above your head. I love that. You got 1 point, Daenerys, and you've got control of the board.
All right, let's change this. Disney movies for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's Disney movies. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? Oh, and that came to Mel.
3.
Is it 3? You have underestimated by
God
quite a bit. Let's
damn
try
it.
that again. As far as Disney songs go, I can't see your paddle. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? All right, it comes to Daenerys again.
10.
Is it 10? You have not quite hit the mark. We've got one more shot. How many have won Academy Awards? All right.
Yeah, baby. 8.
Is it 8?
No.
You know, 10 was still short. If you didn't hear the subtext of that, what was the answer?
13.
15.
Bingo.
It is
Damn.
13. The first one was 70 years ago when Pinocchio won with When You Wish Upon a Star. The most recent one was when Coco won with Remember
So
Me.
good.
And so many in between, you know, that 90s era of movies, like had at least a dozen.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's take a look at Big Jen. I'm going to give you control of the board. I haven't seen this side of the room yet. Here you go.
I'm gonna do Chicago landmarks for 3.
All right, for 3 points, Chicago landmarks. What is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children? All right, and that's Earl.
Buckingham Fountain.
Is that Buckingham Fountain?
Said with confidence.
Yeah!
That's
It's across the street on here.
Yeah, I just noticed the Maryland.
It's literally across the street.
Neighborhood.
Well, not exactly. All right, Earl, you've got control of the board.
Let's go with AKA for 3, please.
Great. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. For 3 points, can you give us another identity for Cassius Clay? And that is Mel.
Muhammad Ali.
Is that Muhammad Ali? Nicely done. Nicely done. You've got yourself 3 points. Are you a big boxing fan?
Not really, but I do know that.
Okay, great.
I know that
good
from Coming to America when he's like, his mom called him Clay, Cassius Clay, I call him Clay.
All right, Mel, great reference.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you remembered things. So,
Yeah.
Mel, you've got control of the board.
Okay. TV Hangouts for 5, please.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show featuring your fast-talking mother and daughter duo often had them visiting Luke's diner, and that was Daenerys.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
I'm afraid to say no to her.
It's Gilmore Girls! And you know what, Daenerys? I'm going to give you a chance at a couple bonus points there. If you can name the main character, mother and daughter duo of that show.
Lorelai and Rory.
That is
I'm so
Lorelai and
embarrassed
Rory,
for you.
2 extra points. And now it's time for me to call Needle forward to spin this wheel of
get there.
fortune
Spin
cookie.
that
Come
wheel.
forward, Needle. Spin this wheel. And let's chant.
No blammies.
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. This is spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot back, Needle, because everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points. But not before, Needle, I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. So,
Yes.
it's okay, Needle. Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Blue.
Everyone turn around, look inside of your blue drawer. It's time to make a spectacle of yourself. Put those glasses on. Don't start the job yet. I think you know what you're going to be doing. You will have 30 seconds to get that ball in that basket using only the motions of your head. You may not do anything with your hands except for keep the glasses affixed to your face. If the ball is in that basket, at the end of 30 seconds, you'll get 5 points. Ready, set, go!
I know.
Oh, I did it!
Nice!
Ah!
Stay there, don't cheat. Don't cheat.
15 seconds.
Let's go.
Let's go. Woo! It's gonna
Nice.
go.
Good boy, Greg. Nice.
Yes!
Earl. Nice. Nice.
Hot sauce!
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's time! Daenerys! Daenerys, let's take a look. 5 points for Daenerys! High five for Mel. 5 points for Needle. 5 points for Ben and also 5 points for Big Jen.
Loser.
And 5 points for Earl. All right, everyone, you can put those glasses away because we've got time for another round of questions. And I am coming to you, Mother of Rex, because you know you're trailing right now. Somebody
I
you
am.
control the board.
AKA for 4, please.
Great, thank you. For 4 points, who is Norma Jean Baker? And that's Mother of Rex.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that
Damn
Marilyn
right
Monroe?
it is!
It is Marilyn Monroe.
Nice.
Happy birthday to you. And you've got control again.
Show us your for 3, please.
All right, for 3 points, please show us your floss.
do Disney movies for 4.
All right, for 4 points, Disney movies. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? And that was clearly Needle.
That's my idol, Ursula.
Is that Ursula the Sea Witch?
Yes, it
She's
is.
your idol? That's
Nicely
weird.
done.
Ah,
You know, she's surprisingly heroic.
She's based off the famous drag queen Divine.
Yes, that absolutely makes sense. Divine,
I didn't know that, but I love it. I love it.
yes, and died on the set of Married with Children. All right, so,
May I please have Chicago landmarks for 5?
all right, for
This is
5
unfair,
points,
guys.
Chicago landmarks.
This is unfair.
In what year was Millennium Park opened? All right,
Let's
Belilo.
say that would be 2001.
Was it 2001? That was the year of the Space Odyssey when the giant monolith took over.
That's right.
In what year was Millennium Park opened? And that was,
2000.
was it 2000? Oh no, this is a level 5 question. So sorry, this is much harder. All right, in what year was Millennium Park opened? And that is Earl.
2006.
Was it
You
2006?
were getting closer.
Oh yeah, but that's not the answer.
Oh,
What's the answer, John?
loser.
In typical Chicago fashion, Millennium Park was opened in 2004.
Oh,
Yeah, it was planned for 2000, but it did not happen that way. P, I'm going to give you control of the board. Well, that's exactly the case on the scoreboard.
Disney movies for 3.
For 3 points, Disney movies. Who is the youngest Disney princess? All right, and that is Needle.
Who is Aurora?
Is it Aurora?
Not
That
sure
would be
what show you
Sleeping.
think you're on, but no.
Yes, we don't have to answer in the form of a question.
Oh,
Aurora
sorry.
would be, I believe, Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
So let's try that again. Who is the youngest Disney princess? All right, and that's P.
Pocahontas.
Is it Pocahontas?
No.
Pocahontas was pretty old considering the Disney princess. That's
Oh,
one
I think
last
I
shot.
know.
Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that is Mel.
Tiana.
Is it Tiana? Like a business.
Damn.
Is
Yo,
it
no,
Meredith?
All right,
the
what's that
frozen
answer?
one.
Elsa.
Business?
Meredith.
If the question were who is the first Disney
Snow
prison,
White.
correct?
It
yes.
is. And everyone.
How old was she? Like 9?
Snow White was 14
She's
years
14,
old.
yeah.
14
How
years
old is Meredith?
Put her to work a
Question.
little
It's
young,
time for
quite
you to call
frankly.
me to spin the wheel of fortune cookie.
Alright.
Let's turn that up a little, John.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No blammies.
No blammies.
Let's get all
No
that.
blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies.
Whose dime is it anyway? Go ahead and take your spot right here, P. And I'm going to ask you to pick one partner from this side, one partner from this side. Find, mix and match, have some fun. Find them now, please.
Oh, 2?
2 partners, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Haley and Greg.
I don't know who they are.
Oh, shoot!
Daenerys and Earl.
And Earl.
Excellent. Come forward. Come forward. P, I'm going to ask you to stand right here. Everyone else, if you've got a camera handy, this is a great... No, Earl, you're not in the right place. Get right over here. If you've got a camera handy, this is a great one to take pictures and video because this is one of our favorite games. It's called Whose Dime Is It Anyway? P, I'm going to ask you to stand right behind P. Daenerys. Usually we don't want to stand near P, but that's how it works. On the bus, it's harder, right? But here, everyone, we start with these 7 dimes. P, Earl, and Daenerys. You're going to have one job as a team. I'll let you know about that in a second. But let's start with P, getting one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors. Make a diving board out of your mouth with it, please. And then P, just like Peter Pan, you can put your arms akimbo. Yeah, put that in.
In my mouth?
Yes, please. That's how they're used. Arms akimbo, and make a diving board, not like Slippy Downy, but it's like boom, like that. And then you, Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, you're going to put this eye mask on and stick your hands through the holes that P has created. That sounds so weird when I say it that way. And then Earl, you've got the, thank you, Big Jen. Earl, you've got the leadership, take it easy now. Big Earl, you've got the job of being the leader of this team. That means you've got to guide them without touching. You can't touch the table, the dimes, the stick, or them. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Use your sentences.
I
you know.
think-
Now, you've got to help them get the right dimes on that stick. Each of these silver dimes on that stick at the end, no touching, at the end of 30 seconds is going to get a point. Each of the pink dimes will get 6 points, but if either of these blue dimes is on that stick, no one's getting any points. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Ready, set, go!
Okay. Yes,
One at a
that's
time,
good.
please.
One at a time. Perfect.
Watch the teeth.
Okay. Perfect. Now go down a little bit the other way towards your left. Yep. Now put that one down. Put that down. Yeah, keep it over there. Go back to the same spot. Now lift up any.
15 seconds.
Put that one one, down 2. And now lift up another one. Put that there, then you're good to go. Go back to the same, go to the middle this time. Go a little bit to your right.
4,
A little bit more. Okay, flip
3,
one up.
2,
Yeah, you're good on that. You're good on
One.
that. You're good.
And that's time! You know, we'll give you credit for these because they were on 4 points for Daenerys, P, and Earl! Nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you so much. All right. And P, you've got yourself a souvenir now. So thank you so much. Let's get our paddles ready because we have a whole new round of trivia questions.
It's good that you didn't have
This is
your
our last round of trivia questions, and I'm coming over to Mel to give you control.
I'd like to go with AKA for 5, please.
All right, for 5 points, what is another identity for Marshall Mathers? And that is P.
Eminem.
Is that Eminem? Nicely done.
Woo! Yeah,
P.
PP.
So you've got control.
Oh, match this pose for 4.
All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose in the photograph, then put your paddle out. For 4 points, can you match this pose? And that was definitely you and also Big Jet. Come on out. Both of you. And let's give them a moment.
No blammies. No blammies.
Yeah! Big Jet and Peliloso are getting those 4 points. So I'm now coming over to Mother of Rex. Do you control?
Match this pose for 5.
All right, for 5 points, can you match this pose? Can you do a herky?
No, that's hard.
All right, 1 and 2. All right.
Hold on.
Oh,
let me-
one heads up. One heads up specifically. Please watch your head because there are items above.
It's been a while.
Ready? Okay. Yeah! And P, both getting their herky on. And now Mel, it's time to call you forward to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. Spin this wheel.
No, you pulled your
either
blammy.
of those.
You pulled your blammy.
No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. This is the snatch phrase. Go ahead and stand in front of your spot, and then Mel. No, not on your spot. In front of your spot, Mel. From the other side, I would love for you to pick an opponent, someone to compete with.
Since you're the newest, Jenny, I'll choose you.
All right, Big Jen, come forward. Now, Mel and Big Jen, you are the temporary captains of your teams. You've got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it was a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
You're walking downstairs and there's something that you, if you don't want the hearing to be on your TV, you
Get it.
if something you want some air at night, you put on your
Fan.
air conditioning.
15
Something
seconds.
on your no, but it's
Pogo stick.
yeah. When you're putting some different elements together and they all come together and make a
5,
picture.
4, 3,
they're individual.
1.
That's time! Excellent, thank you so much. Big Jen, will you tell me which words and phrases your teammates guess?
Yes, they guessed twig, nightmare, blossom, and cop.
That's 4 points for this team! All right, let's take a look. And Mel, which words and phrases?
We got banister, mute, ceiling fan, pogo stick, and puzzle piece.
That's 5 points for this team! Plus
No
Big-
blammies.
All right, 5 points. Plus for you, Mel, you just got a bonus 3 points. So you got a total of 8.
Oh my God.
All right,
Back
everyone, it is now time for you to put your paddles away. You will not need them because you are a family and you are a family. And this is the trivia Let us start with our first contestants, Needle and Mother of Rex. Come on, Needle. Face each other, shake hands. Put your hand behind. No, that's not a shake. All right.
That's the needle handshake. The needle
Put your hands behind your back. Oh, that's why they call you Needle, because you're always poking people. Got it. Understood. I didn't mean that any other way. Literally. Okay. All right. So literally, that's the kind of poke you just offered. All right. So everyone, here's what's going to happen. happen in just a moment. John Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, then you can give me a low 5. Remember, I just got a splinter yesterday, so be nice. Okay? And everyone, if your answer, Needle or Mother of Rex, if your answer is on the board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. John Fairbanks.
All right, here we go. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her beach house.
Her beach house!
I believe that would be her dream house.
Yeah!
Yes, it would. Damn right you would.
All right, and we're gonna
play. We're gonna play.
You don't get a choice. You don't get a
Oh,
choice.
okay.
You know, let me clarify one rule right away. I'm going to ask for no help from any contestants. That includes your teammates. It also includes your non-teammates because anything you say can and will be used against you. Do you understand?
Oh man.
Okay,
How
so
many incorrect answers do we get?
good question.
3.
Peligroso. I don't know if you've played with as many Barbies as I have, but you know, I think you know it pretty well.
3
So,
sisters.
good question. Good answer. All right, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. What would she get rid of in a money crunch?
Her dream car.
Her dream car!
The pink Corvette.
Number 1 answer.
There it is! There it is! All right, Daenerys, we've got 4 answers left on the board. It is a recession at Mattel.
Ken.
Ken!
God damn it, that's what I was gonna say.
Of course, Mother of Dragons.
Yeah! In times of money trouble, you always get rid of the man. All right, Mel.
Her wardrobe.
Her wardrobe!
I was gonna say.
Yeah! Nicely done. Now, Needle, we've got 2 answers left on the
I
board.
have nothing
2
else.
answers left on the board. And no strikes.
It's Barbie.
This is Barbie, yes. The question is regarding Barbie, yes.
She did have a horse. I remember the horse.
She did.
So the horse.
The horse! Ooh,
Oh, God.
She got into a big accident with it, and that's why she needs the money.
At least
All
it's
right,
logical.
we
Yeah,
need to
no,
go back
the pets.
to Peligroso. We've got 1 strike, 2 answers left to get.
Her accessories.
Can you be more specific?
Like her brush. Her hairbrush.
Her hairbrush?
Oh my god, I know.
Oh
it.
my
You
God.
would auction off a
Okay, we
hairbrush?
love you.
I got-
Still love you.
but I
Still love
got-
you.
That'll definitely be important. Now, here's what's going on, everyone. Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, you've got 1
got
chance
it.
left.
I got
Hold on,
it.
I'm going to make sure things are clear.
We got it.
You got it.
I
But,
know what it is.
Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, and again, no chatting yet. If you get it right, I'll bring it over to Mel. Maybe Mel can take it home. But if you get it wrong, I'm sending it over to that team. They might get a chance to earn those 10 points per
It's
play.
okay, I got it. Her shoes.
Her shoes!
Of course.
Yeah! All right, Mel.
Skipper's toast.
Skipper's toast?
God
Oh,
damn
you
it!
mean
I'm
it's
sure Skipper. She
Oh,
get
take
rid of.
10 seconds.
Wait, did
Now,
they get a
if
converse?
they get the 1 right
Yeah,
answer,
that's-
they will get 10 points per player. If not, you're each going to get 10 points.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see how they
rough.
do.
Oh my god, please lose.
They have to fix yeah.
3,
There's
2,
no way.
1, and that's time. All right, I'm coming over to you,
yes, yes.
Big Jen.
Her puppy.
Her puppy! You broke
I love it with you.
what we were looking for. We were also looking for
Her
jewelry.
jewelry.
Her jewelry. It's now time for me to call forward Big Jen to spin that wheel of fortune cookie.
Losers!
Hey, be nice. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Stinko. Go ahead and stand right here.
Stinko does not
And
sound awesome.
Here's what's going on. Everyone, Big Jen is getting a chance to play one of our favorite games. It's called Stinko.
Oh, Johnny, you got
You're
it.
gonna drop a puck down wherever it lands. You're gonna get that number of points. But Big Jen, I'm gonna give you a chance to potentially double those points. Now, inside of this briefcase, you will find your pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the points. Now, air quotes because those pucks basically smell like air. So I'll give you a couple clues as we go. But first, you've got to pick left or right. Left, right, right, left. Help her up.
Left!
All right, Big Jen, you have picked a sweet food item that starts with the letter B.
Really?
Scratch that, sniff that. Starts with the letter B. And also, you might find some of these in a pie, and they have a very strong color association.
Blackberry.
Yeah, that's blueberry.
Is it blueberry?
Blueberry!
Everyone, Big, come right behind. And everyone, she's going to move that left and right. Everyone, let her know when she should stop and drop.
Now.
2 points! Nicely done. You got yourself 2 points, Big Jen, plus 3 for spinning the wheel. So that's a total of contestants who are Earl and Peliloso.
Let's do it.
All right, shake hands, face each other, and John, when you're ready. Oh, hands behind your back.
All right.
Hands behind your back.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Police.
The police! Yes, there it is. Earl, have your eyes open to see where to hit. All right, let's thank Earl. Peliloso, good job. And by the way, I'm also from Los Angeles. It's happened to me too, so I did not judge you. All right, Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, you've got the face of someone who's very familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies. So tell me, what would be chasing you?
Dogs.
Dogs!
As soon as I get there, yeah.
Yeah! Nicely done.
Yeah,
Great answer there, Mel.
bitches.
The high five comes next. Mel, you haven't earned it yet. We'll see.
Haven't earned it.
Even for answering, you get a high five. Now, 3 answers left on the board.
I'm gonna go with criminals.
Criminals!
Otherwise known as bad guys.
Yeah! Although not all criminals are bad guys.
You
We
get
have
this
Robin
right
Hood, we
away.
have many examples. But Mel, great
Thank
job.
you,
have
thank you.
earned
I've
that
earned
high
that.
five. Needle, we've got 2 answers on the board, and you did win the last round, so hopefully we can win the next.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Yes, your DVD collection is probably huge.
Regret?
You're chased by regret!
Hey,
Yes! Now you know how that feels.
is deep.
Now you know how
That
that
is
feels.
good
It is
answer.
also
Good answer.
Great
Good
answer.
answer. Good answer.
We got no problem with that. We got no shame in that. No shame in that game.
Zombies.
zombies.
That would be monster.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Now, Daenerys, we've got 1 answer left. Hopefully you can get this one right.
Yeah.
If you do, each member of your team is going to get another 10 points.
Please name
We only have 1 wrong, right?
Yeah.
Great, it's on you then. Like, weather, storms,
A
like.
Sharknado!
Sharknado, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, we're coming back to you, Mel.
Come on,
this is
Mel,
your
we
chance
got
to
this,
bring it
Mel.
home for your team.
I really don't think that's right.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
A ghost!
That would be under monster.
Ooh,
but-
yeah.
Damn it!
10 seconds. Now, again, they won the last round. Hopefully, you can bring those points home. And I am now coming to you, Mother of Bricks.
vehicles.
Vehicles!
Got it.
And Mel, it's time for you to spin the wheel of fortune
Yeah.
cookie. Spin this wheel.
No,
No
pretend my
whammies.
popcorn.
No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. And this is the tier tractor. Go ahead and stand right here when you are turn around. And this, I'm so sorry, Mel, because you are running into our most terrifying event.
Oh, no!
This is the tier tractor! Now, Mel, you might have seen a tractor. That's exactly the right response. Because, you might have seen a tractor before, but you've never seen a tier tractor. So I'd like you to take a peek in here. Tell us what you see.
We've got either 2 beans or 2 livers.
Jelly beans! Now, Mel, you will walk away from here with 5 points if you can eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. Now, that's a very simple task, everyone, isn't it?
No.
I will let you know the catch. The catch is that one of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is not in any way delicious. In fact, I will let you know
Sitting out.
that one of these jelly beans is strawberry banana smoothie. Doesn't that sound great? And the other one, dead fish.
Oh.
Oh, we got
Eat a
this
jelly
now.
bean. Cheer on, everyone.
No whammy! No
Let's give it up for Mel!
I'm gonna take about 4 of those.
Yeah, please.
whammy!
All right. And that's 5 points for Mel. I will tell you this. I put it in my pocket. All right. Everyone, it's now time for our next contestant. I've lost track of who hasn't been up. So who hasn't been up? I'll assume Big Jen and Daenerys have not been
Come
up.
on.
So,
Come on, D.
yes.
Come on, boost up.
I'm over. The hand is over here, so come this way. All right. Great. Hands behind your back, please.
Oh, sorry.
When you're ready, John.
Are we ready? Here we go. Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Oh, shit!
Elephant.
An elephant.
Number 1 answer.
Oh!
There it is. There it is.
Oh!
You were just behind.
I know.
All right, P, can you identify? Oh, no. I wasn't asking if you needed to. So P, can you identify a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers?
An aardvark.
An aardvark.
That colloquially, yes.
Yeah.
situation.
The neck, the
I'm more of a
knee,
neck
the forehead.
situation.
All right, Earl, you've got 4 answers left.
The dog.
A dog! That's right, dogs never forget us, so we should never forget them. And now, I'm coming to you, Big Jen. We've got 3 answers left to find.
Really? The most obvious one?
Bunny?
A bunny? It's either their ears or their tails that we
was
remember.
gonna say that,
And P, this is the last shot for your team. If you get this right, maybe Mother of Rex and finally
Don't say
Earl
me.
can
Don't
take
say
it
me.
home.
Do not
But
say
if you
me.
get it wrong, then they get to steal. They might get 10 points per.
A monkey.
A monkey!
Really good answer, but sorry.
Oh!
Take 10 seconds!
Yeah, 100%, yes.
Okay.
Got it,
And I'm
losers!
going over to you, Peliloso.
Peliloso.
A pig.
A pig! We were also looking for a cat and a horse. So
This
let
is
us
by
come
the
forward,
people.
Earl,
Don't
to
be
spin
mad.
that wheel of fortune cookie.
Come on, Earl.
Come on, Earl.
No blammies! No blammies!
No blammies. No blammies. This is teal or not teal. Stand in the center there, Earl. You can face the monitor. And here's something you might not have noticed, Earl, but over here we've got 4 briefcases. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. I'm gonna ask, that's not teal, everyone. So I'm gonna ask you to bring 2 right back where you're standing, but not before I ask your friends and studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Help her out!
Teal!
Teal! Steel!
Teal!
Oh, no.
Yeah!
All right, great.
All right.
Earl, come right back here. You can put
Oh,
those
man.
down.
I
Now,
would
what we did
definitely
not
have
tell
gone
you,
with
colors.
steel.
what we did not tell you is that inside of these briefcases, go ahead and put those down. There's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5, one of which we will add to your score. And John Fairbanks has come down to show you the 2 that you did not pick.
Okay, all right, you're right. Not the worst. Not the
Not the
worst.
second highest number. All right, you can put that down.
Oh man, Greg. I said steel.
5.
I said steel as well. All right, Greg.
So now everyone, here's the dilemma. Earl, there's a 0 and a 5 inside of those briefcases.
You choose one.
Help him make the choice. The teal one, the other teal one, the one that's a
Teal.
briefcase, the teal one, the teal one.
Teal!
Your left.
Left!
Right,
You gotta
right.
make a choice, Earl.
Right,
Derecha.
right.
All right, Earl. We got a call from the bank. You could walk away with 3 points, or you could take what's in this briefcase. What do you want to do?
What's in there?
All right.
I love that boldness.
Greg, I love it. It's gonna be 5.
It's gonna be 0.
I feel it.
For
I feel
sure.
it. Oh, good.
All right. And who are our final
What is
pairing who have
Casino?
not been up for the Wheel of Fortune? I'm sorry, for the feud.
Peliloso has not been up.
No, you two
you
have
have.
been up.
The
We have
wheel.
not been up.
Oh, I think
For the
spin.
feud. For the feud.
Oh, I'm up.
P and Mel.
Oh, I've been
Come
up.
on.
Yes, that's what I
Come
meant.
on, Mel.
All right, face each other, hands behind your back, shake hands.
I mean, because we have to.
Yes. All right, John.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food.
Food! There it is. Thank you so much, Pete. All right, yes, clapping is good.
Woo!
All right, yes.
I
All
got
right.
it.
So, you know,
Regret.
I'm not sure if
What
kids are
faces
in,
you
in
got?
your
That was
life,
deep.
but if you
That was
had
deep.
them, what would you tell them not to waste?
Drinks like juice, beverages.
Beverages.
No.
That was a little too broad there. All right, Peliloso. I'm not sure if you had any parents, but if you did, I'm from Los Angeles too, I get it. If you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Your toys.
Your toys?
We're getting hammered here.
No,
You gotta help us out here.
Daenerys, you've got 2 strikes, so pressure's all on you.
Electricity.
Electricity.
The mother of dragons comes.
Yeah.
2 kids.
Yes. All
2
right.
kids.
Mel.
Water.
Water.
That's what I think you were looking for.
Yes. 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 All right, Needle.
Money.
Money.
Now you got it.
All right, way to get that momentum going. We've got 2 answers
Come on,
left on the
Peliloso.
board.
Oh my
Peliloso.
God.
What have you been yelled at for your life?
Definitely
No,
regret.
all of the pressure, everyone. This is all of the pressure.
My time.
Go forward.
Fucking tough.
Time.
What's your,
Time.
what's your,
Always regret.
No talking.
what's your time?
Time. All right. This is the last shot. I will remind you there are no extra
I'm not
No extra help. All right.
I'm gonna let go.
Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, we've got one answer left on the board and one shot. So if you get this right, every member's getting another 10 points. If not, they get a chance.
Sleep.
Sleep!
Oh, yeah. Really.
Oh no! Take your seconds. Take your 10 seconds.
It's regret.
It's regret. It's fucking regret.
Look, it happened
3,
in movies.
2, 1, and that's time.
That's it.
That's time.
What do you got, Jen?
Thank you so much.
What do you got, Jen? 15
Why are you
seconds.
laughing so
Speak.
much?
Don't look.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
Speak. Don't care.
Intelligence.
Don't waste your intelligence. Oh no! You got those points! Let's take a look at what we were looking for.
Losers!
Looking for.
It's a real
Light! Don't waste your light! And now,
Yeah.
Mother of Rex, come spin this wheel. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And this is a scavenger hunt. Mother of Rex, go ahead and take your spot back. And everyone is going to get a chance to earn some points. Here's what's going to happen because I'm putting you all on a scavenger hunt. You will need to find an object that's hidden somewhere in this room. However, it's a special scavenger hunt where you don't need to touch it. So if you leave your spot, I'll put you back. Yes? Great. Now, all you need to do is see the object with your eyes. If you see it, put the hands in the air. If you've got it, at the end of 30 seconds, I'll confirm you know where it is. And if you know where it is, you're getting 5 points. Now, it will not be behind the drawers. It will not be behind the curtains or in the void behind those curtains. Don't go there. It will not be in the shady part of the room. You've got 30 seconds to find the object listed on top of your drawers. Ready, set, go. Not inside your drawers. Please don't move. Go back where you came from.
Sorry.
Go back where you came from.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
Oh, I see.
Not at all.
15 seconds.
I know, me neither.
Oh, that's all I have to do.
Yeah, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And that's time. All right, Daenerys, Mother of Dragons, what were you looking for?
A fish.
Where?
Right there.
There's your dragon. All right, 5 points. Mel.
I saw the same fish.
What were you? Oh, you were looking at this one. I got it. All right, you got yourself 5 points as well.
Oh shit!
Grace.
No, I found mine.
What'd you find?
I saw a fortune cookie.
Did you see a fortune cookie?
It
Where?
was right on top of there.
Right on top of the wheel of fortune
Natural blind,
cookies. All
natural
right, Nita, what were you looking for?
I had a red kiss.
Did you find a red kiss?
Right there.
It's good to know you can find a kiss when you need it. All right, 5 points for Needle.
Oh, I found
really
it.
also
Is it a
pig?
baseball
Did
bat?
you find a pig?
Right down.
That's John Fairbanks. Be nice.
Oh, so then no.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah,
Steve,
yeah,
5
sorry.
points.
There we go.
All right, how about you there, Big Jen? What were you looking for?
A cheese grater.
Did you find a cheese grater?
Yes.
That's why I'm so cheesy. All right, Big Jen. Nicely done. P, you've got. What are you looking
A flamingo.
for? Did you find a mingo?
Yes.
Where?
A flamingo.
There's your mingo. Nicely done, Mother of Rex. What were you looking for?
You did not find it.
Did you find a cow? 5 points for Mother of Rex. And finally, Earl.
Baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
Yep, right over there.
5 points for Earl. Nicely done. And that was 3 points for, I believe it was Mother of Rex. You're getting another 3 points. So nicely done.
Great.
Everyone get your paddles ready because we have a final round of trivia questions coming up. Let's take a look at these 6 new categories. They are Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. And P, since you're one of the trailing players, I'm going to give you control of the board.
Loser.
Get lit for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's time to get lit. The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. All right, and that's Needle.
Is that Jane Austen?
Is that Jane Austen?
Yes, it is.
Nicely done. And here's the time to find
You know
when you were
rock.
reminded that lit stands for literature. All right, Needle, you've got control
I'm gonna do get lit for 4.
for 4 points. It's time to get lit.
I think she found her groove.
This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And that is Earl.
James Bond.
Is that James Bond?
007 himself.
It is.
No way! Ian Fleming did that.
Ian
Yeah.
Fleming created both James Bond and Chitty Chitty
love
Bang Bang.
Chitty
So,
chitty bang bang, we
Earl, you
love
got
you.
control.
Chitty
Let's
bang.
stick in this category and go with Get Lit for 3, please.
For 3 points, we really like to read them. For 3 points,
3 points get lit.
get lit, yes.
Thank you.
This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest running, I can't see your paddles yet, Broadway musicals of all time. All right, and that's Daenerys.
Les Mis.
Is that Les Miserables?
Yes, it is.
Nicely done, Daenerys, and you've got control.
Definitely not get lit. Let's just sing that verse for 3.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, the words that come after the words that I said, then you will get these 3 points. Let's take a look at these lyrics.
For 3 points.
For 3 points, sing that verse. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. And that is Mother of Rex.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah! That was almost like singing. We got that. All right, we got that. That's
It's about as well as Britney sings.
It's
So.
about as well. That's fair. Mother of Rex, you've got control.
Oh man.
Super challenges for 4, please.
All right, what's
Here
the
we go.
4-point super challenge that Mother of Rex has volunteered for?
It's a 3-legged
Oh, nice job. I'll let you lead that. Mother of Rex, you volunteered for it, so come on up.
Mother of Rex, place your paddle down.
Okay, wait.
Front and center,
What?
please.
What now?
Yeah, that's a good idea to take the phone out.
Yes, it is. Pick a partner.
Haley.
I
know
am
who
a
that
gift.
is.
Don't pick me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Priscilla.
P. Now,
Stand on one side of the mark.
stand on one side of the mark. Now, pick 2 opponents.
Stand on one side of the mark.
Oh, 2 opponents.
Stand on one
Stand
side
on
of the
one
mark.
side. Come closer to me.
Oh.
One side of the mark.
And now pick 2 opponents.
Mother of
Mother of Rex.
Needle and Mel.
And
Come
now.
on, guys.
Woo!
All right.
No blammies.
You got it.
All right, here we go.
No
now, what you're
blammies.
going to do is you're going to take your middle leg and grapevine them around each other.
What?
Put
Okay.
one leg over the other.
Put one leg over the
Dangerous.
other.
You can stand them on the floor.
Guys,
That's
they
better
can
for
go
you.
on the floor.
Put both feet on the floor.
Just a
Okay.
way for them to
Look at
sign
theirs.
this today.
Yes.
Step down.
Okay, fine. Bet.
To do it, no problem.
All right, the object is to.
Well, I
is
think
to-
we know who's gonna win
Is
this.
you're going to be at a three-legged race. The object is to
something.
get down to kneel without killing yourselves and be the first to slap, give them a high five. First team to give them a high five gets the points.
Okay.
All right, ready?
No
Yes.
blammies.
3,
Let's go.
2, 1, go!
Holy tomato.
It was Needle. And Mel. All right, everyone, let's give it for those two. And now, it's time for me to bring P forward to spin this wheel of fortune cookie. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. Go for it. No blammies, no
I'll
blammies.
just put on
No
the
blammies. And this is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here, P. Because here at the Game Show, we believe that everyone has talent.
It's not
When
true.
we say that, we believe it. So when we say that, we mean quantity and not quality. So P, here is an assortment of talents for you to display. We have juggling balls. We have these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this kids joke book, this hula hoop, and this guitar. It's only got 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune. For each of the talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point. Ready, set, go! Cheer on, everyone.
Come on,
Just fucking drop it. Good.
Do the
Juggle
Joy?
something.
Tell a joke.
say knock knock.
What do you call a lion that gives you presents?
What?
Santa Claus.
Nicely done, P. That was 5 points. Let's give it up for P. Yeah, everyone.
Oh my
Time
god.
for another round of questions.
You were just not.
Let's take a look, and I'm coming over to you, Needle. So you can control.
Yay. I'm gonna do good show old sport for 4.
All right, for 4 points. Good show, old sport. Who was at bat for the Mudville 9?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't
This
even.
is from one of the most famous poems in American literature.
Who's on first?
That's not a poem, but Earl.
Joe DiMaggio.
Is it Jojo Maggio?
No.
Oh, no, it's not. Yes, like I said. All right, there we are.
Babe Ruth.
Is it Babe Ruth?
No.
There was not really a poem about either of those two gentlemen. And who was at bat for the Mudville 9, John? What's that answer?
Mighty Casey.
The Mighty Casey.
What
at the
poem is
bat.
this?
Very famous poem.
Casey
So I'm
at the
coming
bat.
over to you, Mel.
I'm going to ask for a refund of my college education, but I'm next going to go with Impressions for 5.
All right.
Okay.
So in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. We would like to see a verbal impression of them. For 5 points, can we see an impression of Mariah Carey? All right. And Big Jen.
Yeah, you damn right you did.
gonna do the leg.
No, I said verbal. That was in my description.
Yes, you
Oh
can.
no! Yes, it's worth 5 points, Big Jen. You need this.
No, I will.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you
Yes, you can.
I did.
Yes, it's true.
You're amongst family.
I know I need it.
Come on.
Jenny.
Yes! And that is 5 points for Big Jen and Control.
Jenny, you
Yes.
nailed that one. That's so good.
I please do. Big brains for 4. Bird brains.
Bird
Big-
brains.
big
for
brains.
4 points.
Big bird
4
brains.
points is big brains.
She's like anything but that other category we just did.
What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? Oh my gosh, Billy.
Yeah!
Yeah! All right, Billy. So that's 4
That
points.
wasn't very good.
And it is now time for me to bring forward for a final spin. It's Win It. Let's get Big Jen up here right now.
No blammies.
No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. And this is following the arrows. Dancing with the contestants. Big Jen, will you stand right here? I would like you to pick a partner, maybe someone who also needs some points like you, someone you trust with your life and your points.
P.
All right, P and Big Jen stand together. Now you will have the job of dancing toward me and back in 10 seconds. However, this is not just any dance. This is a tango! Now, I do not care at all if it is technically accurate. For technical accuracy, you can check out the dance studio above us. But in the meantime, all we care is that you are cheek to cheek this way and cheek to cheek that way. Face cheeks, please.
Which cheeks?
I said that right now. Face cheeks, please. And if you can do that both ways, if you can do that both ways, you will each walk away with 5 points. Ready, set, go!
Yes!
Yeah! Let's give it up for Pete and Big J! Now, everyone, we're in the final 5 minutes of the game show,
Oh,
so
man.
it's time for us to enter what I like to call lightning round! So from now on, I will pick the categories and point values, and also every single question is worth double points. So if you need to catch up, this is the time to do it. Let's take a look at Bird Brains for 1. This popular app pits our fine feathered friends against the vicious pigs. And that
Angry Birds.
is that Angry Birds. Nicely done. That's 2 points for you. And I'm coming back. There we go. And let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 1. How many holes are there in a full game of golf? And that is Pete.
18.
Is that 18? 2 points for Pete. All right, let's take a look. Let's go to impressions for 1. Let's see. Mickey Mouse. And that was Peliloso. Hi guys, it's me, Mickey Mouse. Yeah! 2 points for Peliloso. And let's keep going with Sing That Verse for 1. Whoa, we're halfway there. And that was Mel.
Living on a prayer.
Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Living. Okay, got it. All right, let's go to Get Lit for 1.
Get lit for 1.
Which author wrote the tales of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn? All right, Needle.
Mark Twain.
Is that
Damn
Mark
it, you're right.
Twain?
Correct answer.
2 points for you, Needle. And we're coming to Get Lit for 2.
Finishing up the category.
Actually,
A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that is
Great Gatsby.
Is that The Great Gatsby? Yes, it was. The Baz Luhrmann movie was shot and released in 3D. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 2. Which musical movie series featured an a cappella performance by the Green Bay Packers? And that was Mel.
There's something about Mary.
Isn't there something about Mary? Oh no, that's not a series.
Pitch Perfect 2.
Is it Pitch Perfect? It is
fucking
Pitch
hell!
Perfect.
Wait a
So much
second.
for hometown.
I'm thinking about Brett Favre.
That's what she said. That's what she
The
said.
series is Pitch Perfect. The movie is Pitch Perfect 2. Let's go
Which
to
I
Bird
also
Brains for 2
said.
points.
Bird brains for 2.
Can't believe I failed at that.
What's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? And that is Daenerys.
Hedwig.
Is it Hedwig? 4 points for Daenerys.
You failed. You
Let's
failed.
go to impressions
You guys
for
are
2.
not
For
real
2
fans
points,
of
let's
your
see an
favorite
impression
things.
of Sylvester Stallone. All right, that's Earl.
You're welcome!
Yeah! 4 points for Earl. 4 points for Earl. Let's go to sing that verse for 2. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? And that is Daenerys.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. They
Galileo! Figaro! Nicely done, Daenerys. You got yourself 4 points. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 3.
Hey, mine's not updating.
I got
It
59.
physically takes time to do these
Oh,
things.
okay.
So which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that is Peligroso.
The Undertaker?
Is it The Undertaker?
Oh.
No, that's the one who never. Everyone, I will let you
'Cause
know
you
he's
know.
a famous movie star now, Daenerys.
The Rock.
Is it The Rock? No, you jabroni. All right, let's try that
It's
one final
jabroni.
time.
John Cena.
Is it John Cena?
Yes, it is.
That is the case. Nicely
Never
done.
watched
Let's
wrestling.
go
I don't know,
to
but I still can't get
Sing
over that Rocky
verse
one.
for 5.
Sing that verse.
I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. This is from one of the most
Oh.
popular musicals of the last few years.
Yeah.
All right, and that's Daenerys.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Now I'm just like my father. I'm young, sort of strappy and homeless, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Hamilton!
Yeah, Haley!
Give it to her. Give it to her. The spirit was there. I'm going to give you 2 points for that.
Okay.
All right. The lyrics were not quite there. Let's do that together, John. I'm not throwing away my shot.
You know
I'm not throwing away my shot.
You know
I'm
I'm
just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. All right, we've got time for another question, and that's P. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Just crying over all
Bird
this.
brains for 5.
All right, why did I go to you? Bird brains for 5. Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. All right, and that's Big Jen.
Big Bird.
Is it Big Bird? That's 10 points for Big Jen. And now everyone put your paddles away, because we have time for no more questions. However, we do have time for a final challenge. That's super challenge number 2. The neck ball pass. Now, here's what's going on, Daenerys, Big Jen, all of you. You're a team. Here's what's going to happen here at the Game Show. We have these specially designed neck balls. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, Daenerys. Don't insert this yet, Big Jen. Here's what's going to
I
happen.
will not insert this yet.
There are lots of rules. Everyone, here's what's going to happen. This is a race. We're going to pass that ball from neck to neck to neck to neck, neck to neck to neck to neck. And here's what's going to happen. Peliloso and Earl, when you get those balls, keep them in your neck, do a 360-degree turn, and then you're going to pass it neck to neck to neck, all the way back. And then when you get it, Daenerys, you're going to do a 360. You're going to do a 360, pass it all the way back. And then Peliloso and Earl, when you get those balls back the second time, keep them in your neck. Find this basket wherever I'm standing, and the first team to get it in, every member is getting 20 points. That's enough to make up some difference. So, everyone, now, if you drop the ball, please give it to the person who handed it to you,
careful.
not under your own neck.
Oh.
Ready, set, go!
Sideways. Sideways.
Sorry. It's all out of love. It's all out of love.
I have no idea what's
Oh no,
going
hair
on.
got stuck on it. Uh-oh, hair got stuck on it.
Do it again. Okay, go, do it.
Yep, we got it.
Are we done?
You got it. Put the hair back.
It's not the hair.
And they got the points!
They went back more than that.
Yes, they did.
You guys took
All right,
You guys
everyone.
were fucking making out over
tabulate those scores. We don't know yet who has won, but Daenerys,
Do
Mother
I
of
probably
Dragons,
needed the
if you win the
back?
Game Show, where will you go?
Disney World.
Disney World! How about you, Mel?
Hawaii.
Hawaii! How about you, Needle?
Morocco.
Morocco!
I'm just gonna stay at home, man.
Staycation! Earl!
Space.
Space! Max!
Australia.
Australia! Pete.
Tokyo.
Tokyo! All right.
Bali.
Bali! All right, John Fairbanks, do we have any ties for first, second, or third?
Give me a second.
All right, he's still tabulating that. In the meantime, I
Oh,
will let
this
you know
is
about
phenomenal.
some of
Like, I
our
need to for
sponsors.
everybody.
We are
Wow.
sponsored by Ragnarok Axe Throwing and Trapped by a Room with a Zombie.
This is
Trapped in a Room with a
phenomenal.
Zombie.
No, thank you.
Ragnarok Axe Throwing is our axe throwing range. We will teach you how to throw an axe at the wall, and you can compete like a champion. Trapped in a Room with a Zombie is one of our escape rooms. We've got a zombie on a chain every 5 minutes. The chain will get longer, and hopefully you'll get out before the zombie gets you. And finally, we are also sponsored by Back to the 90s, where we send you back to 1999. You try to solve the Y2K bug before all the computers blow up. How are we doing, John?
I'm doing okay. I think I've got no ties.
No ties, all right. So I will also remind you that you all competed like champions, but 3 of you competed just a little bit harder. John, what's that answer? Who's in third place?
In third place, and she was trailing for quite a bit of the game. Player number 6, P.
Now you are taking home a pass to our signature escape room, Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. We already mentioned that to you. Let's give it up for P!
In second place, with 74 points, she led for most of the game. It's player number 1, the Mother of Dragons.
Yes! You also got a pass to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. Let's give it up for Daenerys!
But our king for the day cleaned up in the lightning round, and he knows who he is. Give it up for King Earl.
Earl, you are taking home 2 passes to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie. And also, you are now our Game Show King! Everyone, bow to your king, bow to your king, bow to your king, and it's time to dance it out. Put it out!